If you're into tools and anything that saves time on messy jobs, this one will feel like it belongs in your toolkit. Today we're taking a look at something that upgrades a pretty old-school task, cleaning your grill, with a more power-driven approach. This is the Grillion Electric Grill Brush. Now, most people treat grill cleaning like an afterthought. You grab a basic brush, scrub for a few minutes, and call it a day. But if you're someone who cares about having the right tool for the job, the same way you would with drills, sanders, or pressure washers, this is trying to be that power tool version of a grill brush. So let's crack it open. Right out of the box, it's laid out pretty clean, almost like a proper toolkit. You've got the main unit, which feels solid in hand and comes with a built-in rechargeable battery. Then you get two different brush heads, a chain brush and a wire brush, which is where it starts to feel more like a modular tool. You also get a USB-C cable, a manual, and the box itself doubles as a storage case, which honestly fits the whole toolkit vibe pretty well. Now here's the part that really makes it stand out from typical brushes, the built-in soap dispenser. Out of the box, the bottle's empty, so you'll need to fill it yourself, but once you do, it turns this into more of a complete cleaning system rather than just a scrubbing tool. Instead of stopping, reaching for a separate bottle, spraying, and then going back to scrubbing, you just press this button right here and it dispenses soap directly where you're working. It's a small detail, but if you've ever done any kind of DIY cleaning or restoration work, you know how much smoother things feel when everything is integrated into one tool. Taking a closer look at the handle, you've got a small display showing battery level and different cleaning modes, along with a control button. Charging ports right here as well. It does come with some charge out of the box, which is always nice, and from what's listed, it should last through multiple sessions on a single charge, so it's not something you'll constantly need to recharge after every use, more like any other cordless tool you'd keep on standby. Swapping the brush heads is simple. Unlock this section, slide it out, insert the brush, push it back in, and lock it. There's also a guard here to help block grease from splashing back, another small but practical detail. One thing to watch for, when you're installing the brush, make sure the internal metal bracket lines up properly. If it's slightly off, it won't sit right. But once it's aligned, it locks solid. Same idea with the soap bottle, just twist it in until it's secure. And like any good tool system, you don't have to replace the whole unit over time. You can just swap out the brush heads when they wear down. All right, let's put it to work. So here's the grill. This hasn't been cleaned since the last cook, and you can see there's grease and some baked-on residue. Instead of going at it manually, this is where a powered tool actually makes a difference. As soon as you turn it on and make contact, you can see it start breaking through that layer. And the big difference here is effort. You're not scrubbing hard, you're just guiding it, like you would with any powered cleaning tool. Quick tip, if the surface is slightly warm, it helps loosen everything up and makes the job easier. Starting off with the chain brush for the main surface. Now switching to the wire brush for edges and tighter spots. Here's the before, and here's the after. It's not magic, but it's definitely faster and more consistent than doing it by hand. Once you're done, cleanup is straightforward. Rinse the brush heads under water. They're even dishwasher safe, so maintenance is pretty low effort. So, first impressions? This feels less like a gimmick and more like a proper addition to a DIY tool setup. It's not the cheapest option, but between the motorized cleaning, interchangeable heads, and built-in soap system, it actually replaces multiple steps with one tool. Slightly on the expensive side when you look at other electric grill cleaners on Amazon, but it definitely gives you a great bang for your buck. So, that's been a first look at the Grillion Electric Grill Brush. Links in the description if you want to check it out. And I'm curious, would you add something like this to your tool lineup or stick with the manual approach? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.